Hello guys, my name is BlueDigit, and if you're watching this on Twitch, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, let's jump into this. So more or less, we're going to be doing a new series, okay? And the series is going to be me just trying to show off different kind of characters and how you should play them. Because a lot of times I see that there's these videos of people doing like tips and tricks, and a lot of times it's just them like straight up just being like, oh, let's go to the practice range, or like they're just giving you the most dumb fuck shit, okay? And sometimes they'll be like, oh, well, there's some heroes that are just complete ass. If you play them, you're throwing the game. And it's like, I really do think every character here, if you know how to play them, if you actually try, you can do just fine. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. I'm going to try and show you actually, like, if you're within a certain context, how we can do. Okay. Obviously, to give this a little bit of a more fleshed out idea, I have gone solo queued up to around Diamond rank and ranked. And, you know, in quick play, do pretty okay. So, you know, I do think I have a little bit of something to say. And this is for the people that just want to actually get okay to character so that they can kind of have some kind of foundation as to keep going, right? So take this as you will. If you want to watch someone else, go ahead. But if you want something a little bit more chill so you actually just enjoy your time, at least as a character in quick play and gets like just a solid feel for it, let's jump into it. So the first one we're going to be doing obviously is the Punisher. Now this character, I'm just going to say if you want something quick, play him as if you're playing Doom. That's the best way I can put it. Now if you want something a little bit more, here's what we'll say. So with every single one of these characters, and I'll say this over and over and over again, I'm probably going to say this in every single guide, okay? You will want to go into their abilities, okay? So their abilities here, obviously read them out, okay? It's better for you to take 5 minutes to actually understand everything that goes on here, instead of just jumping to a game and not knowing why things are important, okay? So, for example, the number one thing I would say if you want to just jump in, go to the suggested combo, it'll give you a better idea as how your kit should work in conjunction with each other. However, I would say this one is, how do I say it? The suggested combo isn't exactly how I would do things. So if you want that, do keep that in mind. However, as a 1-star, I mean, yeah, he's easy to pick up. I do think he has a little bit more depth, though. So, yeah, anyways, let's jump into this shit. Here's a nice thing about Punisher. I'll say he is a character that, in my opinion, can go both offensive and defensive. So that's a very good thing. He's pretty strong in both. It obviously depends on how you play him, though, because he has a very well-rounded kit.
How we doing, folks? How we doing?
Obviously, you have a... Here's what I'll say. So, obviously, one thing is he also has a team ability with Rocket, which is really good that someone chose Rocket. It's OP. If you ever get a chance, take advantage of that shit, okay? Now, out of your 4 abilities, here's one thing I want to talk about immediately. You have this zip line. You can set up multiple, okay? Essentially, that is your little get out of spawn easy or move around the map easier, okay? That's why I said you want to play this like it's a Doom game, because if you set multiple of them, let's say there's an oh shit situation where you need to move. Guess what? Bam, bam, over here. Bam, bam, over there, right? You want to set multiple of these, okay? Another thing is, when you are playing... Oh, shoot. I should probably have not done that, but that's fine. No, I'll just do it right here. Oh, too far? Too far? Can I not? Nice. Okay. So, obviously I'm kind of messing around here, but nothing I want to bring up is, so you can play around cover really nice. Most characters can't reach that far or consistently. You can. So a lot of what you can do is you want to play around choke points. And make sure you do, because that's what's going to give you kind of your bread and butter gameplay. Now, another thing I want to bring up is this turret you can use as a turret, but also when you're running low on health, pop that bitch, because a lot of players won't know how to essentially do that really easily. As you can tell, my aim is not inherently the best, okay? But I'm kind of just spraying praying just to put out that pressure on the field, okay? And it is pressuring them. Now, obviously the team is out there doing their thing, which is good, but that's what you want to do. Now, you'll wonder, hey, Blue, what about the rest of your kit? You'll see when they start pushing up a little more, which promise they will. Okay, if they don't, well, that's going to be kind of surprising to me. Now, in these, remember, you are still a ranged character. Don't push up unless you need to. That is my genuine advice, okay? Okay, we'll set one thing here. See that? Now watch this. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. This. Just like that. You see how I'm kind of like laying all these around? That's exactly what I mean by Doom game. Because now you can just go bam, 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 bam. Okay? Now again, I'm not even doing that good. Like, I'm clearly not doing the best out of all the characters here. I'm kind of just showing off what you can do. Now, here's the thing I'll also put up. Another thing that's a get out of jail free card is obviously your smoke bomb. However, you can also do a little bit of damage with it, so keep that in mind. It's not a lot, but it is I would say, a noticeable amount. So we're going to put this here because we're all pushing a little bit. Oh yeah, those squirrel things you can also destroy, so just keep that in mind. I know a lot of people know that, but in case you don't be afraid of them when they come up. Just see that? And that's why we move there, and then we can go back. Very nice. That's when you go to your shotgun, and you want to use your shotgun. I would honestly say the shotgun is one of the most underrated things that you have. Like this. Watch this. We're just going to incinerate him. Like that. And immediately incinerated. Now they're down. You want to just try and keep doing that. Another thing I want to say is, so you'll see that I kind of put my crosshair a little bit to the right or left when I'm actually aiming. Do that as well, because that's going to help you a ton. So obviously, like I said, I have not the best aim. That's why I play characters that basically require no aim. But I do like this character because, again, you have a lot of versatility when it comes to it. Okay, so I'm going to set up a little thing here. Right here. Okay.
Ready to put on a show.
They had too many losses already. Nice. Alright, we still have a little bit of time here. Oh yeah, here's the thing. You are, again, you have that range. Use natural, oh shit. Use natural cover when you, oh, that I got lucky as fuck with. What the fuck?
Only 60 seconds left.
Shit, I'm trying to get that respawn. You see that though? There's little things that give other characters essentially that buff. Get rid of that shit. Don't let them have the time of day for that, you know what I mean? Like, actually, essentially punish
Stop
them
jumping!
in those little...
God, heal, hurry up, hurry the fuck up and start healing, man.
Hurry the fuck up, man! Oh my god! Hurry the fuck up! What the... Oh! Okay, yeah, sure. Hurry the fuck up, man! Guys, what the fuck? Alright, here we go. This is when you want to do this. So, you see I hold on to my ultimate. A little bit boring in terms of watching, but remember, you do want to play conservative with your ult with any character, I would say, unless it's like, let's say something like Rocket, but like with everything, you always want to play very smart in terms of how you do things. So you see that? Clearly I didn't get most of the kills there, but like I obviously contributed, and that's a big deal. You want to contribute whenever you can, and that's game. So, hey, GG's guys. That's game. And you want to play exactly like that over and over and over again. And I think it was good. I think it was very good. Now, obviously, we had a good, player here. But, like, in terms of just raw damage, obviously, we did the most there. And, again, with any character, with any game, you'll hear me say this a lot. The stats don't always exactly matter. What matters, obviously, is how you felt and how you did in your performance. So if someone's like, well, you didn't get all these many kills. If you're getting more damage, there's where things are happening. You'll see that with, let's say, a lot of these healing characters. I'm trying to find a good example here. Okay, look at this. They got the most healing, but they only got one, support. Or, my bad, assist. One assist. But clearly, they did the most healing. So, you can't always judge a book by its cover here, and you want to keep an open mind when you're doing these games, right? Clearly here, I didn't get the most kills. I was off by one, but still, I didn't get the most kills, but I did get a relentless offense. And, I mean, that's still pretty manageable. And obviously, you can get better at these games over and over and over again, right? You want to try and get better, but, like, as you can tell, with my aim and everything, I'm just an average player. We had a pretty aggressive team, and we were able to make do with what we had because of that. I could tell that my team was obviously going after mainly other players. Yeah, they're going after the main objective, which is stopping them. But I saw that obviously they had let me look again. They had a Namor, okay, and then they also had a rocket, and I was trying to go after those things that they had, right? This tank was switching all the time, but so like for example, I saw a squid, I tried to get rid of it. Whenever I saw the respawn thing, I got rid of that, and I'm sure that hurt them quite a bit. And you want to see the full scope of things when you're Punisher, and that's kind of hard thing because with Punisher, he doesn't really exactly have anything that can be defensive for him whatsoever, except first turret. if there's an oh shit situation, put the turret. But most of the time, you know, you don't want to be in that situation where you have to do that, right? Most of the time, you want to play him, again, like a Doom character, where like, okay, you get hit, you're going to be fucked, right? But you can do massive damage, use your natural cover, and when you can get in there, don't be afraid, because you have your shotgun. And the biggest thing, too, is that you also have your grenades, so that, first off, you can do a little bit of damage to them, but also, it pushes you back. So you need to catapult yourself, go to a zip line, bam, 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 bam. It's going to help. So let's do another game as Punisher, and hopefully we can kind of just, I can show you again, kind of how it goes. So, it was a good team, very good team. But, alright, let's jump into it. Both things, yeah. Usually it's a little better, I would say, probably show off shit in comp, but also, like, comp is such a weird deal where it's like, people will say, dude, there'll be people that are like, oh yeah, this character sucks. And then, like, when you play with, like, normal fucking people, like, the character's just fine. It's just that people are ultra sweaty in comp, you know what I mean? So, that's all I'm trying to say here.
Right is right.
Like, bro, people be like, oh, Iron Fist is terrible! And then, like, you'll see it in, like, you know, a normal game, you'll see, like, white people are, like, you know, saying shit about Iron Fist.
30 seconds
Or they'll be like, oh yeah, Jeff is shit. And then, like, the first obvious month of Marvel Rivals, everyone loved Jeff. So, or my bad, despised and village. Oh, Jeff commits hate crimes, you know, stuff like that. So, how we doing, guys? I'm gonna kill myself. It's crazy. So you'll see again. So I'm gonna set up immediately a. If you're just fucking around, don't feel like you need to ultra sweat on those zips. But I personally think that the zips help a lot. Okay, so when you get the chance to. Okay. Don't be afraid of certain characters like that, because you do have a little bit more health than normal. Also, when they're pushing you like this, don't be afraid to get a little aggressive as well. Because again, that's why you have your shotgun. Okay, I almost got killed there, so I'm going to back up like you just saw. Don't be afraid to if you lose the mission area for a bit, because, you know, you want to play the best you can with, again, what you have. Alright, see that Spider-Man? I'm going to try and pressure him a little bit more. Shit. Perfect. He overextended. Perfect. Hello, my aim is shit! This is what I'm talking about, team. This is what I'm talking about. Alright. Here is where I would personally put this up, because we need a little bit of defense to, like, kind of poke this out. I didn't get out fast enough. That was on me. You see what I'm talking about? So you gotta, like, balance this shit as best you can. We weren't doing enough damage, and I do personally think it's kind of a Hawkeye thing. However, you know, we're obviously poking in where we can, and, you know, we are getting kills. So, my aim is shit, but... Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to set up another grapple. Okay. I'm dead again. We just got to regroup a little bit again. In this case, I'm not going to lie. Like, that Spider-Man's a little tricky. But it's mainly the fact that, like, I'm not focusing on that, what do you call it? Yeah, him. There we go. Immediately, like... You got push point. You guys are kidding me. It's not much I could have really done there, because I was scared that we weren't going to get point. So I'm not going to lie, I don't really regret that, but...
Judge, jury, executioner!
You've got to be fucking kidding me. That's annoying. Ugh. Was everyone dead? I think they were. Son of a bitch. Last minute plays like that. I'm kind of glad that it's going a bit harder, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of showing off what you can do in certain things, and also just like where you got to prioritize targets. Because clearly, for example, like, I was kind of just, like, focusing in for them to push, and I was focusing on that. But clearly, they have a lot of dive, and that's the thing, too. With any game, when you have certain characters that are doing, let's say,
30 seconds before you
giving your team a hard time, sometimes you need to adapt. That's why, like, let's say you main a character, that doesn't always do well, because your characters are meant to do certain things, and they don't inherently counter, but, I mean, essentially they counter certain things at times as well. Punisher, I would argue there's a lot that doesn't counter him, because he's very well balanced, but, I mean, at the same time, though, he has essentially 0 defense, so, like, a good flank can probably fuck him up, and, I'm essentially letting their Star-Lord fuck us up as well as Spider-Man. Spider-Mans are usually better to be taken out, in my opinion, with characters like Scarlet Witch. However, again, if you have a job to do, you have a job to do. So, I say we stick together and we kind of just stay closed off because we don't want to get picked off. Keep mindful of the Spider-Man that come in the back. Nice.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Okay, as you can tell, I'm kind of trying to stay with my team. Good job. Jump at that point. Good stuff. All right, as you can tell, our team's doing very well. I'm happy about that. But again, you want me to remain mindful about what you can get away with and what you can't. So always keep that in mind. As you can tell, we don't know where they're gonna come from because they have a flank. So always look around your corners because I don't know how our team's doing right now. Like that. Also, I'm poking their tank because I can do that. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to die. Hello, any healers, please? Nope. Alright, so right there was, frankly, not a me thing. I could have not pushed it as much, sure. But, like, our healers were not even paying attention. And you could see that. Literally, I could see them up there with the Loki clones. And that's fine. Sometimes you're just going to have to, like, make do. Because no one's obligated to help you in certain things. And you got to realize that. That's why, like, if you see someone like, can someone switch tank? If you need that deciding factor, you got to do that. And it kind of sucks sometimes because it doesn't feel fair. But, like, that's just the way it is. And I mean that. Like, it just... Like that. Like... Genuinely, unless I planned my intro a bit harder, like, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. And the Spider-Man is fucking tough. So. Stick together for that Spider-Man again. He just messed us up because of ult, so don't think too much about it, but we do have to be mindful. Okay. Let's go this way. Good.
Battlefield ready again. Judge, jury, executioner! Lights out early.
See, that's where you gotta use that shit, because all those ults, if we didn't do that, we would have fucking been fucked. Good job, good job. Again, I can't lie. I do think it's a healing diff because, like, I'm looking at this and there's moments like that where it's like, oh, look at the tank. I mean, our team's still alive, but like there are a lot of times where we'll just get messed up completely. And I can't help but I feel like again it's a heal diff. So, do a portal again if you can. Just wait for the Strange. Strange, do you have a portal? No, he's still... Okay, is he still alive? I can't tell. No, he died. Alright, good luck, boys.
I will release me now. I still want you.
Nice.
Smoke screen. Your god is suffering. I'm hunkering down.
Us against the world. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
You know, like this, sometimes you just need to run the fuck in, bro.
Don't mess with the amazing.
And I had to buy that time. I had to. Because if I didn't, we would have lost. So, and I can't lie, it is a little bit of a tank diff. And that's why you're going to have games like this. And this is what I'm talking about. But you're trying the best you can with things. And that's all you can do. For example, I acknowledge that, like, my accuracy, I probably do need a little bit more accuracy. A lot more. But at the same time, though, there's game sense. I think that game sense is what matters. Like, if you can't aim, don't play Loki. Like that shit. Like, you know, it's meme, but... Or any code that requires... That's so fucking meme, bro. That's quick, but I don't give a shit. But, okay, let's look at this. So, I did pretty okay damage, but I did die quite a bit. I died quite a bit. And a lot of times, I was trying to wait for them to push in. I wasn't even focusing on these flankers. Which, I mean... You can say it was a fault on my part. This guy switched, he did a great job. Good switch, okay? What else do we have here? Their entire team did great. Their entire team did great. I do believe that, genuinely. We let them stomp us. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, see how Spider-Man did less damage, but, like, obviously got that many kills. So, yeah. But we looked at the healing. Yeah, there was a heal diff. You can look at Loki. And these guys hardly did any damage, but, like, they were doing better kills than us. And they're getting more assists than us. So that's why it really kind of matters. Like, this is why, like, stats kind of matter at the end, but they also kind of don't. Like, you gotta look at things in context, right? And also take accountability. Like, for example, obviously in terms of damage, I do better than some of these damage dealers, right? But at the same time, they are also able to execute kills. So for example, do I think the Scarlet Witch is that great? No. But I do think the Star-Lord was pretty okay. And I also think obviously the Spider-Man were. So, like, this is good. I'm really glad that, honestly, we got a loss like this, because it kind of shows off, like, both aspects of how to play this character and what you should be doing. And as you can tell, I think we use all aspects of this character that, like, are valuable, and you could see that in this. So, like, for example, obviously, you have good aim. You're going to be doing, good, like, amazing this, because obviously he is just, like, point and click, essentially. That's why people think he's easy. But where it gets harder and where you got to be mindful of it is, okay, let's say you have a team that actually can, like, fill in these gaps. When it comes to being versatile, people underestimate how versatile Punisher is, and that's the big thing about him. When you have moments like, let's say, a Hulk pushes in, obviously keep your distance, but don't be fucking scared. Like, actually start, like, fucking blasting the shit out of him with your shotgun, because you will do a good job. You will, like, figure it out, and there's reason to them. Or zip lines, I hardly see anyone using those zip lines. The zip lines are well worth your time, and you do want to mess with them, because if you put them multiple, you will be a absolute fucking menace. At the same time, though, it's like, for example, like, if I just jumped, like, I jumped in at the end because I needed to, and as you can tell, I got wiped. But, I was under the impression that, you know, working flank, we gotta stay a little bit closer together, because then we can, like, kind of, you know, make sure we don't get picked off one by one. But our team just wasn't essentially holding the line. We weren't holding it all together, and that's fine. You know, shit happens. But, I just want to kind of show off this guide, because, like, I think that this is going to be, this is going to be good for newer players, and kind of, again, you just want to get a feel for it. I feel like a lot of these other ones is like, you can't do this, you can't do this. It's like, I think for a lot of these guides, it's a lot better to just kind of show off the actual gameplay and just give a general overview, and make sure that they actually have a full grasp of what the kit is, and essentially how to put that into action. Instead of, here's this one ability, when, honestly, some characters, and as you can tell, like, let's say this character, some characters, you don't even need to use their main shit. You can just use their side shit. This character, for example, like, people forget about even a shotgun altogether. And the shotgun, like, really does kind of put the kit together and makes them formidable. So, hope you enjoyed, okay? Subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to pressure you. But, what else do the YouTubers say? Oh, yeah, like, that'd be pretty fucking fire. But, I do want to say thank you for watching if you got this far. I hope this helps you if you are going to be playing Punisher. Obviously, there's lots of more tips and tricks. But if there's overall kit idea that you should be doing, I would say the first match and this match definitely show off the pros and cons of this character, especially when you're on a good or a bad team, okay? So keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, God bless. Smile. Keep right up. Let's fight for a future so bright. You super rise. My name is Blue Digit signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Subscribe to Blue Digit.
What?
Do it now. Hello. You are a cow. Yeah. Yeah. Subscribe to Blue Digit or else.